Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless Why and our spoilers for the week of July 28. August 1st reveal that a medical emergency will make Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, realize he's lost control of the situation while Victor Newman Eric Bredin vows revenge. Some big stuff's brewing on the CBS soap, so let's discuss all the action. In Nice, Why and our fans will see the aftermath of some danger for Nikki Newman Melody Thomas Scott, which could involve the killer on the loose. It looks like Victor may come to Nikki's rescue and ultimately promise payback for Kane since he dragged the Newmans into such a mess. As for Kane, he'll realize he's lost control of whatever game he's been playing. Kane's been using manipulation tactics, like pretending there's no way to get cell service and postponing the cops. But it may be time to let all that go, since Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, will need urgent medical attention following his botched escape attempt. Kane may make sure he can see a doctor ASAP, of course. Nick's disastrous hostage ordeal will be another reason for Victor to want revenge on Kane. It's clear that Kane's made a major enemy out of Victor and will have to pay the price sooner or later. As for the killer, will the person responsible for wiping out Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers, finally be caught and arrested? Will it be Carter, Vincent Stalba, or someone more shocking who killed Damian and unleashed all this other drama? Regardless, all the guests may have a chance to call home if Kane finally stops duping them about the cell service signal being out. If that's the case, Kyle Abbott Michael Mueller may get in touch with Claire Newman, Haley, Aaron, and receive the horrible news about Cole Howard's J. Eddie Peck demise. Likewise, Audra Charles Zulica Silver may have to call Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, with updates on Damian's fatal outcome. That could leave Nate with the tough task of breaking it to Amy Lewis Valerie Pettiford that Damian won't be coming home alive. Meanwhile, Sally, Spectra, Courtney, Hope, will be rattled over all the chaos on Kane's estate. It could leave Sally insisting that Kane is trouble and not someone Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson wants to partner up with, even if that means losing his opportunity. At Chancellor. Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, could also end up clashing after Nick's injury and the whole house arrest mess. If Phyllis continues to make excuses for Kane, Sharon may decide she's had enough and lash out. Back in Genoa City, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, will keep an eye on Holden Novak, Nathan Owens. Chelsea and Adam will do their best to monitor any sneaky moves that Kane might have in motion ahead of his Genoa City return. The Young and the Restless spoilers say the week of July 28. August 1st will bring some major excitement, so stay tuned. 1. The aftermath of the French disaster. Last week's cliffhanger set the stage. At Kane's elaborate soiree in Nice, Lily Winters collapsed upon discovering Aristotle Dumas was her ex-husband Kane Ashby in disguise. The emotional trauma was so intense that she fainted, prompting a medical emergency that is only going to get worse as week of July 28 dawns. Lily is rushed to a private hospital in France. Doctors are working to stabilize her. Her collapse was triggered by acute stress and high blood pressure, and her condition is described as critical but stable. Expect scenes of raw emotion. Devon Hamilton, torn between rage at Kane and love for his sister, pacing the corridor. Damian Kane, terrified that Lily's collapse is his fault, and Amanda Sinclair lingering outside, knowing she holds Schlussel to the next steps. Behind the scenes, Lily's collapse was a calculated shock, designed to shake up viewers and recast Kane not just as a schemer, but as a ticking time bomb. 2. Kane's control unravels. Panic and desperation. Kane, still masquerading as Duma to the outside world, watches Lily's slide into danger with mounting horror. He hovers at her bedside, speaking in quiet, pleading tones, confessing to orchestrating everything and promising he never meant to harm her. It was supposed to bring her back, he murmurs to Amanda, whose face flickers between concern and disgust. But guilt is now etched into his features. He knows he went to FARB. Amanda's loyalties tested. Amanda Sinclair is Kane's legal counsel and the woman by his side at the French gala. But now Lily's collapse forms a moral precipice. She confronts Kane. This is real blood, Kane, not a game. Her cool composure wavers, reflecting a falter in her confidence. A confrontation between them in the hospital chapel hints at a breaking point. Will Amanda stand by Kane or step away for Lily's sake? See, the Newman vengeance. Torwin Victor Newman learns that his daughter's health crisis was set off by Kane's scheme. He goes into wrath mode. Victor dispatches Nick and Sharon from their house arrest in Nice to support Lily and retrieve legal leverage. While he secretly engages Newman Media to dig into Kane's alias, Dumas. Victor's message is clear. Kane must pay, but the new will stop at nothing short of complete ruin. Point 3. Damien's crisis and poison panic. Illness plus paranoia. In earlier episodes, Damien suddenly fell ill during a drink shared with Kane. He suspected poison and Kane drank from the same bottle to prove his innocence. This week, Damon remains bedridden with mysterious symptoms: severe dizziness, nausea, irregular heartbeat. Damien's paranoia takes over. Was Kane behind this too? B. Chance investigates. Chance Chancellor, though unlicensed in France, takes detective mode to a new level. He seizes the drink bottle, demands toxicology. Ties to Lily's diagnosis. Can this be traced back to Kane as well? Expect multiple scenes in isolation labs and intense interrogations, as Chance begins connecting physical illness to Kane's psychological warfare. See legal threats. Amanda now battles two fronts. Lily's family sues for enacting a dangerous psychological plot. French authorities investigate Damien's poisoning. Kane's carefully constructed persona is starting to fracture under mounting legal and medical scrutiny. 4. Carter's backstabbing role exposed. A reminder of the stabbing plot. Flashback. Scenes replay. Carter, Kane's assistant, stabbed Kane in France with a dagger intended for Damien. It was supposed to frame Damien. Now, those bruises are on Kane's torso, creating a physical echo of the psychological wounds Lily and Damien RSUFFERING, be old wounds. Fresh threats. Kane laments to Amanda and Lily, conscious now that Carter was following orders. Lily recalls the sudden punch of pain when she recognized Kane. It wasn't broken glass, it was deception. Carter has gone silent, retreating to France's countryside with the knife. Expect a tense reunion where Chance, Nick, and Sharon corner Carter and drain the truth from him. 5. Victor's master plan unfolds. Victor Newman doesn't just attack Kane for personal reasons, he's eyeing business gains too. Victor's flagship empire is under siege. Kane has been buying real estate, pulling strings in Chancellor Industries and Abbott Communications. A game of corporate chess while Kane's French drama unfolds. Victor and Jack Abbott form a strategic alliance in Genoa City. They plot a full takeover of Kane's newly acquired assets. Expect secret boardroom meetings, legal filings served abroad, and an old-fashioned power grab anchored by Victor's ruthless legal tactics. B. Newman Media campaign. Victor uses his media monopoly to paint Kane as a dangerous threat. Newspaper headlines like French facade, billionaire behind bars, fled Genoa City. This media offensive erodes Kane's allies, including Holden, Nate, and Claire, who begin distancing themselves. C. Nick and Sharon on the front lines. Nick, still shaken by previous hostage situations, feels betrayed but loyal. He and Sharon return to France to support Lily, but also to gather evidence against Kane. They collect medical records, witness statements, and even surveillance footage of Kane's disappearing act. Their dual love for family and city is tested, as the Newmans leverage both hard evidence and emotional appeal. 6. Lily at the crossroads. A recovery and reckoning. Lily wakes from a coma-like state with Devon by her bedside. The medical team tells her she's lucky to be alive, but the psychological aftermath is deep. Kane's deception hurt her profoundly. She must face the twins, Maddie and Charlie, and choose whether there's any love left for their father. B. Confrontation with Kane. X. A shattering face-to-face. Kane exits the hospital room to find Lily waiting. Her voice is low but trembling. You made me collapse. You risked my life. And our family. Kane tries to apologize, to explain he thought it would bring us back. She won't let him speak. You never thought of me, you only thought of yourself. See decision time. This might be the turning point. Lily refuses to reconcile, but doesn't press charges yet. She tells Kane to stay away and focus on proving his innocence. Her final words echo in the hallway. You broke everything. If you want redemption, you'll earn it. Without me. 7. Supporting characters caught in the cross. B. Ray. Chance Chancellor torn between justice and loyalty. Chance collects forensic evidence and tries to mediate. A confrontation between him and Kane in the chateau's library is tense. As Chance threatens to turn Kane in for Lily's condition, Damien's poisoning, and the stabbing plot, Kane breaks down, admitting he miscalculated everything. B. Nick Newman. Nick grapples with hatred and heartbreak. He tries to protect Lily but also remembers their time together with Kane. Their messy past resurfaces during a tense dinner scene in Nice's security office. Sharon comforts Nick.